Stories for 1-year-olds. The Busy, Busy Day by Freedman and Daniel Howarth. Hooray, spring is here, cried Ginger, tugging on his old boots. Come on, Floppy, let's go and do some gardening. They marched outside and looked around. What shall we do first, Ginger? asked Floppy excitedly. I know, said Ginger. Let's clear away these logs. And then he went to get the wheelbarrow. Chirp, chirp, chirp. 2 worried-looking robins swooped down. Something's bothering them, said Ginger. I can't see anything wrong, can you? No, said Floppy, shaking his head. Perhaps they think we want to eat their worms. They looked in the wheelbarrow and couldn't believe their eyes. Snug in one corner lay a nestful of baby robins. Cheep, cheep, cheep. So that's why the robins were chirping, said Ginger. They thought we might frighten their baby chicks. We mustn't disturb them. What shall we do now, Ginger? Floppy asked. Said Ginger thoughtfully. Well, we can't clear away the logs without a wheelbarrow. We'll do another job instead. They started to pick up the flower pots and stack them. Oh, now Ginger had found something else. Come and look at this, Floppy, he whispered, but be very, very quiet. Inside the biggest flower pot, 2 tiny hedgehogs were curled up fast asleep. They snuffled and snored noisily. Ooh, gasped Floppy excitedly, don't they look funny? Shh, don't say a word, Ginger hushed. We mustn't wake them. They both tiptoed away without a sound. Well, Floppy, said Ginger, we can't sort out the flower pots, but there are still lots of other jobs we can do. He opened the shed door. We can tidy up in here, he said. Eek, eek, eek. That's not the door creaking, said Ginger. Is it you making that funny noise, Floppy? No, Floppy giggled. Maybe your old boots are squeaking, Ginger. It's not me or my boots, Ginger replied. So what can it be? Floppy peered along the dusty shelves between the boxes and baskets. Achoo, he sneezed. Ginger checked the bowl packets. Floppy tipped the watering can upside down. Nothing. Eek, eek. There it goes again, Floppy, said Ginger. What is it? I don't know, said Floppy, but it's a very loud squeak. Ginger sat down by some seed trays to think what it could be, and very nearly squashed a family of mice. Goodness, that was close, said Ginger. So that's what was squeaking. Well, we can't tidy up the shed now. We might disturb the mice. Ginger closed the shed door quietly behind them. Don't worry, Floppy, he said. We can still do the weeding. All those dandelions must go. Floppy kneeled beside the flower beds. A big orange butterfly landed on his nose. Hee, laughed Floppy, that tickles. Another butterfly fluttered around Floppy's ears. Aha, Ginger said to Floppy. I think the butterflies are trying to tell us something. What could that be? Said Floppy in surprise. Ginger looked closely at the dandelion leaves. Just as I thought, he said. Caterpillars. One day they'll grow into butterflies too. No more weeding till then. Ginger and Floppy walked back up the garden. Ginger pulled off his old boots. Our garden may not be tidy, he said, looking around, but I think it's perfect just the way it is. You're right, Ginger, Floppy agreed happily. It's perfect for all our little friends and it's just perfect for a sunny picnic too. Ginger fetched the picnic blanket. Floppy brought out some orangeade and cakes. Everyone can enjoy our garden, Ginger said cheerfully as he tucked in, and everyone did.